fight fans, the possibility of Zhilei, Zang, China, Martin Bakole, Africa, Scotland, coming together on a clash, possibly on the undercard of Usyk versus Fury 2. Listen, I know we've been talking about the undercard of that fight. I have been worried about the undercard because we haven't heard a lot about it. We haven't heard any type of promotion really about Usyk versus Fury 2. But now this is a rumor that possibly Zhilei Zhang may take on Martin Bakole on the undercard of that fight. What does that mean? That is definitely 100% without a shadow of a doubt the co-main event if it happens, and it's all up to His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh. Okay, if he wants it to happen, it will happen. And I think, that separates the men from the boys, the mice and the men, the lions and the men. All this is pretty much winner takes all because the tournament never really stops. Okay, now if they're going to be fair, it may be a little bit too greedy, but if you're going to put Martin Bakole against Zhilei Zhang on the undercard of that fight, hey, why not? If it's in December, why not make it just like the same energy of Days of Reckoning? Okay, we do have a lot of things to look forward to. How about Joseph Parker taking on I Get Caballero? How about that? And then the winner fights the winner of Bakole versus Zang. Then we'll have a real thing. Okay, and then we'll keep it going. And then throw Frank Sanchez in there to see how that knee's working. You know what I mean? Probably versus someone like Arslanbek Markmadov or Philip Hrgovic or Jarrell Miller taking on Frank Sanchez. Let's have it all. Okay, while we're talking about possible good fights, while we're talking about something that could change or save the undercard of this year, let's have those fights as well. Because one thing I do see, and I've been talking to my live group about that in the trenches, that Turki Al-Sheikh is actually kind of bitter. And I think he's a little butthurt on a lot of things. I think he's bitter. He's sour. Because he expected spending all the time, the preparation, and all this aggressive matchmaking to go the way it's supposed to go. But see, understand something that we all should know. I already know without a shadow of a doubt that he is learning that boxing doesn't work the way you want it to work. Boxing is its own individual, spontaneous organism, okay? That it is what it is. You think you're going to get a tomato, you're going to get a banana. You think you're going to get a banana, you might end up with a pineapple. That's how it runs. That's how it works. Okay? But if we can't get anything, let's hope to get one thing at a time. But we can't just stop at a Bakole versus Zang. Even though it will be lit to see those guys on, we can't just throw bullshit fights on this undercard, because this is the continuation of the Ring of Fire, of who takes it all, who goes to the next level, who is the reigning or defending or new champion on the board. This is what we have. Okay, will Tyson Fury rise from like the phoenix of the ashes, or will he do exactly what Anthony Joshua did when he tried to fight Usyk and get those belts back? We'll see what happens. But we do need an undercard to promote the fight overall, to get people back in Saudi Arabia, to get people talking about Martin Bakole, to get people back talking about Zhilei Zhang. We need that fight. We need fights, plural. But if we can't have fights, at least we can get this one. But we need more than that, because we have been spoiled as boxing fans. And I demand, based on entitlement, okay, based on how he's giving us these fights, we need this to keep going. You guys tell me what you think of possibly Zhilei Zhang taking on Martin Bakole on the undercard of Alexander Usyk versus Tyson Fury 2. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!